We don't want to be a contractor that's a race to the bottom on pricing. To continue to scale and grow, we had to be documenting processes. We need information available to people. And I think that's the way that Trainual was created for us. That's made it a lot easier for the team to understand. And we've been really impressed by the difference that makes in teaching the team. Ironsmith Fire was founded in 2021. We're a fire protection, life safety contractor, and we do everything on the fire protection side of construction, mostly in commercial buildings. Residential, we do multifamily, a little bit of 1 and 2 family dwellings, but most of it is installing, designing, fabricating, installing, and servicing fire protection systems in commercial buildings. We have several departments and a lot of roles in the company to serve that entire encompassing purpose of life safety. By the next 5 years, I think we'll be 4 times bigger. We'll have over 400 employees. By 4 or 5 years is up, we'll have probably 5 locations, and we'll probably be adding different product lines. When we started the company in 2021, we had a vision and a growth plan. So we had this idea that we would do $2 million in our first year. Our goal was to grow $1 million every year indefinitely. And in 8 years, we would be an 8-figure company. Well, we did $2 million our first quarter. So we stepped back and we got to think about this differently. The second year, we said if we can do it in a quarter times 4, we should do 8. And we hit that target. We had grown to an $8 million company in basically 18 months. To continue to scale and grow, we had to be documenting processes. We need information available to people. Like, how many times a day am I answering a question about the same thing, over and over again? The same questions come up. We needed to get more methodical about our growth plan and growth strategy. I had never documented a process on a notebook pad, much less in a system. In 2023, I heard about Trainual and we did our demos. And basically, I made a commitment that I was going to document a process a day. And at the end of the year, I'd have 300 processes documented. And I would focus on, like, if I answered a question today, I would write the answer to that tomorrow. And the next time I got asked that, I would say, refer to Trainual. 3 or 4 months into this, people on the team started picking up what I was doing, understanding what I was doing. Like, once I started writing it and they could see the intention behind it, they actually started writing the processes, and then I just started approving them. So my 8 to 9 o'clock block was able to take on something else because the team started rallying around what we were doing. And that's how it's grown to what it is today, is because they started building it. With Trainual, it's setting the intention and the vision that we have for how we want to behave and how we want to be. We don't want to be a contractor that's a race to the bottom on pricing. We want people to see our branding, see how our people perform, the relationship they build with us. We want them to think about when they have a complex problem involving fire protection, that they call us. That's how we're wanting to be represented. I think when it comes to how that relates to Trainual is being able to articulate that clearly from day one when somebody gets hired. They go through Trainual, they go through our handbook, and there's a signature page at the end that they confirm that they read through this. I think it's just setting that expectation of what they're getting into on day one. It is 100% delegated. And actually, I've promoted a guy to be full-time training and process engineer for us, chasing broken systems, tweaking them, fixing them. If we don't have it documented, he's figuring out how to document it, going to those subject matter experts, getting that information, putting it in the system. Basically, he makes it pending. I review it, offer suggestions or changes where I think it should be, or I approve it for him to publish. I got a full-time person now that's in charge of doing that. Now we're looking at some of the processes we have and reducing them, making them more simplified, making them easier to use. And I think that's kind of the way that Trainual was created for us, is like, just start the work and you'll figure it out as you go. If somebody has a question, they can go to the search bar and type in PTO and it comes up, what's our PTO policy? Here it is. That's one feature that makes it where our team can use it. Another thing is having the signature pages where our HR team can have record that people did receive the handbook. This training was given to them. We have a lot of guys that work with tools. They don't work with computers. So when we tell them to get on their iPad and read a process, watch the video and know to click here, click there, that's way simpler for them to work that process. That's made it a lot easier for the team to understand. And we've been really impressed by the difference that makes in teaching the team. If you want to stay like you are today, then don't do anything, answering the same questions over and over. But if you want to grow and you want to be able to delegate responsibility, then you have to document your process. And there's a platform designed to capture that information. So you can either write it down in cursive on a notepad, or you can document it in a program that everybody else can read. But if you don't document it, you're not going to be able to scale.